With the Operation Daybreak update right around the corner, I think it's time we say goodbye to Rogue Company Season 6, and in this video, we'll be doing just that. I'm going to be talking about the different updates, additions, changes, and all that in this video in chronological order, and really just chatting with some gameplay for you guys to watch, so treat this kind of like as a podcast or something. Grab some snacks, maybe a drink, and let's begin. We obviously can't talk about Rogue Company Season 6 without starting off with the Covert Ops update, which began everything. The Battle Pass for this season was, in all honesty, a fairly decent one. It may not compare to maybe Season 4, but this one still isn't awful. The only downside would probably be the Blood Camo Mac outfit on tier 15, which is pretty much just a reskin if we're being honest, but other than that, we had the amazing Reaper Saint skin, the really great tier 50 Shadow Spectre running, so you really can't complain. Now we have the ranked mode changes for this season, and just like seasons previous and even with our next update, we had some major changes. The change for this season was obviously them removing King of the Hill from the rank queue and also removing 4v4 demolition and replacing it with 3v3 demolition. This was to help match the ranked experience with the competitive scene and everything that Rome has been doing. Now I never really play ranked, nor do I feel a need to do so I didn't get to experience this change a whole lot, maybe just like a game or two. For those who actively did grind rank this season and have even maybe reached the rogue rank, feel free to drop a comment below and give us your thoughts and opinions on rank this season. The Covert Ops update also brought probably two of the largest changes in the game yet, and that's the rework of the entire perk system as well as our new speed and toughness system. The perk rework was their first step in trying to give rogues that feeling of individuality again, since weapon mastery kind of stripped that from them, and they also did an extremely great job with that. There's always going to be balance changes and reworks with the individual perks themselves, but I feel like the new perk system as a whole has been pretty good and well received from the community. Now the speed and toughness system, and once again they did this change to help give rogues an identity again. Anvil feels tankier than ever, Lancer feels faster than ever, and this system is a major component in that. This is another situation just like the perks where there's going to be tweaks and changes with this system and on certain rogues for as long as this game is being developed, but I feel like this is a very welcome change and something the community has gotten used to and mostly really enjoy. So as we see, these two additions really help give rogues an identity again, and I can almost guarantee that both of these systems are going to be in the game for as long as it's alive and has players on it. So it's pretty cool to look back and see that this was the season where it all started. Now the final change we're going to be covering in this update is going to be just some changes to Battlezone. I know there's a ton of balance changes, bug fixes, and tweaks done to other game modes and rogues and all that, but let's be honest, we'd be here forever if I told you every small little change they made to every mode, weapon, and rogue. I just kind of want to cover the long-lasting changes that these updates give us and really made a huge impact on the game and how players enjoy and play the game. Going back to Battlezone, they also did a major rehaul on this game mode. They completely changed the way perks worked in this game mode by not making them global anymore and instead using the normal perk system that each rogue has and then including a mythic perk. They also went ahead and changed how gadgets work, and instead of having a random set of gadgets each game that your entire team kind of shared, you now have a specific set of perks based on the rogue's class that you pick. Support rogues have gadgets such as the regen field and smoke grenades, while breachers have gadgets such as flashbangs and sticky grenades. Oh, and also I forgot to mention this, but they also got rid of the intel and sniper classes and kind of just put rogues in those classes inside of other ones, like Seeker is now a support rogue, Fixer is a defender, and Dallas is a duelist. It kind of makes sense to get rid of the sniper class. Those could be duelists or support or whatever, but getting rid of that intel category really doesn't make sense, so I have no clue why they even did that. Now before we touch on the next major update in this season, they did mention matchmaking changes coming to the game, and as we know, it'll be a while since this system is implemented, but it is still something that was announced in season 6, so we kind of have to cover it. First things first, if the system and force crossplay fixes matchmaking, I think that's a major dub for this game. Half the complaints I see is matchmaking issues and getting into games with lower skilled or higher skilled players, and if this system does fix that, then that's half the player base worry free and able to fully enjoy this game. Moving on though, now we have the first and the last major update in Rogue Company Season 6, and that is the Rogues Rising update. Firstly, we obviously have the old Battlepass and event cosmetics being introduced into the store, and personally at first I was against this. I felt that it was kind of taking away from the exclusivity of these skins and cosmetics, but just over time I kind of dropped this idea and I'm a little bit more accepting of it. At the end of the day, it's just pixels on a screen, and this feature allows people who missed out on these cosmetics to be able to enjoy them, and the major thing for me is price. Someone paying 2,000 rogue bucks for a skin that I got for only 1,000 rogue bucks alongside 49 other cosmetics is something that I kind of overlooked at first, but as I said, I'm a little bit more accepting of it now, but I would like to know how you guys feel about it. We also received our newest map, RoCo, which is a skirmish map, and I rarely play skirmish game modes. They're also rarely in rotation as a LTM, so that's partially the reason. So other than watching others play it, I haven't really gotten a real feel for this map. I only got into one match. It definitely looks cool though, and I think it's funny that you can hear missiles firing off in the background. We also have a fan favorite feature, which is the MVP screen at the end of matches. They're quick, pretty fun, and I often try to outplay the best player on the other team just so I can have the stage front and center. One thing I'd love to see with this feature is actually the ability to either emote during the MVP screen or allow us to buy and earn MVP poses, kind of like how Overwatch does things. We also got the first ever narrative event titled Juke's Gambit. This event had us complete 4 pretty tedious tasks in order to get some cosmetics, but mainly learn about our newest rogue Juke. Personally, I love this event and made multiple videos talking about it, but I know many disliked it because there really was not much reward wise, so drop a comment down below and let us all know what you personally thought about this event. And guys, that is the full breakdown of Rogue Company Season 6. In total, we had 2 updates, being the Covert Ops update, which launched Season 6, and we also had the Rogues Rising update, which we received mid-season. Once again, I skipped over balance changes, bug fixes, and minor additions, just because I'd rather this video not be an hour long, and I'm sure you guys appreciate that as well. With that said though, please drop a comment down below and let us know which feature or change or addition in Season 6 was your favorite. For me personally, it's between the speed and toughness system and the battle pass, but that's just me. I'd love to hear what some of you guys have to say down below in the comments. And that's about it. Obviously, we know about Rogue Company Season 7 bringing this game out of beta and giving us the Operation Daybreak update, which is giving us loot crates, pick and ban system, rank strikeout, and so much more, which I've already covered in previous videos if you want to check them out. With that said, we're pretty much finished, so be sure to leave a like rating. It's completely free and helps out the channel a ton, and why not subscribe for daily Rogue Company content if you have not already. I do gameplay videos, news and updates, and so much more. Feel free to also join our Discord server, link below, where you can come hang out, grind Rogue Company, and chat. It's a great community, and I thank everyone who has joined and stuck around. That's everything, so thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to give my video a watch, and hopefully I see you all in the next one.